Very happy to have another young Indian with us, usually a smiling face, as we see here. Right now, we have with us Shubhangi Agarwal. Let's listen to her. Over to you, Shubhangi.
Thank you so much, Dr. Mathur, for having me here. I'm delighted to be the part of this. And today I wish to share my certain experiences that have led me to some learnings and conclusions. And I want to elaborate on my failures more as compared to my achievements so far, so that I'm able to tell people that journeys are never hunky dory. And I would like to communicate it in the best possible way I can. So, firstly, I would like to briefly describe myself. I'm currently an aspiring MBA candidate, and I hope to begin my new journey of the same this year. Previously, I've done economics honors from Dyal Singh College, and I had PCM with economics in my 12th standard. This is specific combination because I wanted to keep my doors open beyond science. And the primary plan was, if not a good engineering college, then I'd like to do economics honors, which is equally respectable. And since at the end I couldn't perform well in JEE but did well in boards, so I opted for economics. Now, to me, at that time, it seems like I have given my sweat and blood to science, and I have enjoyed it, and I have given so much to it. And how I'm going to indulge myself completely into economics, just one subject, and doing honors in it. So I was full of doubts and ifs and buts. And why me? Why did I not do well, or why did I end up like that? So this was happening with me, and it was all shattered. After a point of time, I told myself, listen, Shubhangi, this is the best you are getting, and be grateful for it and work hard so that you even against all the odds. Because definitely neither I was sure about completely going into engineering, and similarly, I wasn't sure about going completely into the economics era and the zone. So I was like, just do it, be focused, you'll do well, and just give your 100%. God knows what comes your way, and you might nail it. So, so with this thought and will, I went ahead. And to my surprise, sir, I thank God till the day for making me take economics, because I genuinely loved the subject. And the main reason was the faculty at my college. I felt so happy and curious, engaging with consumer behavior, getting the optimal level of output and optimizing the whole thing. So it was very fascinating for me. So at the beginning of my college, I came with the mindset of being the best at everything, like the best at everything. Now, this is statement that I made of being the best was later changed to be at my best towards the end of the college. I'll tell you why, sir. There's a very interesting story behind it. The major turning point was, I took part in a policy competition held by Hansraj College, and my policy case proposal was the best, according to me. It was the best, and I had spent hours in it. I got it. I got a lot of positive feedbacks on it, and everything was absolutely ideal. Like in the most ideal situation, it was me that I'm going to back some position, and I was just striving for the first, and everything was just on the line and perfect until the day of the competition came. I had already pressurized myself with so much of to be the best motto, to be the best motto, that I was so afraid there to even make a single mistake. I was like, no, I'm the best. I can't make a mistake. I have to be fluent. I have to be to the point and cut cross, and things like that were going in my mind continuously. And because of that, my flair of speaking was hampered. And because I was not confident enough to, no matter how good my proposal was or the events were, I couldn't win. And I realized this is wrong. I can't treat myself in this way, because even in the most ideal situation, I can do such mess ups because of the one wrong trait and one wrong thinking that has been happening in my head. So that was the day I learned it is important to be your best and not to be the best. So the moment someone outperforms you, you remain in your sanity. And this was expected. I'm going to be my best. It's okay if someone else is performing good. Just always leave a room, always leave a space to grow, inspire, and learn. It is very important to leave that space for yourself. And so yeah, so because of all that, I decided to work on myself. And after a couple more failures, I did win. And right now I have won around 3 national competitions so far. But the main thing which I want to emphasize here was the learning was greater from the failures. Successes didn't teach me anything. They were just a validation that I realized my failures well. I analyzed them well. I tried to get what was wrong in me, and I improved myself. And that is the reason probably I've got these 3 national competitions in my hand right now. But what people won't see is that I have failed like 10, 15 times. I have worked upon myself quite a lot of times. Um, I've been I've been like crying and no, I was the best. I did so much work. Then why did this happen and all that rant? But then you later you get why this was important and why was it. So again, I'll say this. I would want to emphasize on my failures more than I would like to elaborate on my successes.
Mhm.
Um, one more thing I would also want to discuss here is so in my college, I was sorted in terms of my grade, and I ranked one in my college in the final year. What a
Yeah.
wow!
Wow.
And, and not to forget to mention that even in the earlier years, I tried my best. But sometimes it used to happen. I used to rank 5 or 3, but never one. So
Yeah.
I was keep on trying that where is my mistake? What is happening? Why is God playing with me with little numbers I used to drop down? I was like, I was like, this is the last, but I'm just gonna keep trying no
Mm.
matter what. Now some people who are watching this will think she's a topper. That is why she's saying all this. Getting rank 3 or rank 5 is also a great deal and stuff like that. So let me tell you one thing. I never studied to be at the top or to get a rank. My simple motto is at the end of the exam, when I'm not able to perform well, and I question myself that Shubhangi, can you even find a minute more in your past that you had utilized in study rather than wasted? And I want to answer no to it every time whenever I question. That no, Shubhangi, there wasn't even a single minute you could have studied more so that this paper would have gone that way or this way. So that's it, like nothing else. This was the simple question that I asked myself, and I want to answer it no for my own sanity, for my own satisfaction.
Mhm.
And I encourage people here that try to be at your maximum potential on certain things. Like when you go to a club, for example, you go to a club for party, you pick the outfit in which you think you will look the best. The case is similar here. Score the marks that you think you best can. Don't undermine. Let's say if I am able to, if I have, I think I have the potential to score 90 out of 100, and I don't study, and I still don't study. I know I have good brain. I know if I put my time into study, I'm going to score this one, but still I don't do it. So I'll end up with 50, 60. So that is what I hate about myself, or that is what I would like to improve in myself. No, if I have 90, why won't I do 90? Maybe I end up 95, then I will realize, oh God, how undermining I was. And let's say even if I get 85, I'll be like, it's okay. I think I can do 90. So next time I'll try to get 90 also. So that is a very simple motto that I live by. Just don't regret. If you are wasting your time knowing that, yes, you are wasting, you have the self realization that I am wasting myself, I am wasting my time and everything, and I'm conscious about it. Don't be like you have wasted your time, then you're like, I can't do it. Don't say I can't do it because you didn't try. That's why you couldn't do it. Because everyone is same. Even I am not a very smart, intelligent kind of a kid. I'm a normal kid who just tries to work hard, that's it, and who wants to reach the maximum. I think this debate of getting to the maximum potential, the maximum optimum output, I think this is all because of economics that I've had in my mind. So I always try to kind of make a bundle which is better and optimum for myself. That is something I just keep on doing. Um, Now comes the extracurriculars. So I was super involved in the clubs and different programs which have honed my skill, the way I communicate, the better I became at multitasking, and so on. But I often heard from my fellow mates saying studies get hampered because of your extracurriculars and all. And I would really want to again emphasize here that everyone is getting a degree at the end. But what else did you do? How are you different from others? Because right now people are literally searching for what is different. Everyone is getting the bare minimum, which is they are getting a degree. But what else did you get? So to become this different person, in case if you want to become this different person, you have to get out of your comfort zone. Doesn't matter, take part, do the best you can do. Don't be the best again. Just do the best you can do. But at least try before making a very solid opinion in your mind. Give it a try. People nowadays take too much advice from people. And if, let's say, in amongst 10 people, 5 of them said, this is wrong, you shouldn't do that. Or that is wrong, you shouldn't do that. Just give it a try once. It's okay to have knowledge about it. Ki, yeah, yes, I took the advice. These are the two possibilities that I'm getting, and I'm going to try it. If it didn't work out, it's okay. And if it worked out, it's great. What if it works out for you? So just don't make a very solid opinion in your head based on the advices that you get from people. Always give it a try. And so I think all these things have already I think it's kind of completely embedded in my mind, because of the reason, probably, when, let's say, it's a small class incident where teacher has asked you a question, and there are many people sitting in the class and everyone has a certain answer in their mind, but only one or two three people raise their hands to answer. Why? Because the other people are hesitant to probably think that, what if my answer was wrong and people will laugh at me? What if people will think, "Ki this, oh, such a simple question and you couldn't answer that?" But what I see here is, at least I'm better than people who haven't raised their hand. I am ready to give a wrong answer. I'm ready, and I'm ready to even try to correct myself and become a better version of myself. So I think it's very important to, in life also, to just raise your hand. Even if you have an answer and everything, and just raise your hand. Don't keep your answers in your mind, because if you won't speak, you won't get corrected. And if you won't speak again, then you people wouldn't know, oh, there is this opinion also that existed in the world, because you are the one who is going to make it exist in this world, that opinion. So I think that has always been kind of stuck in my mind, that I don't know, if I have an answer, I'm going to raise my hand and I'm going to answer it. Doesn't matter if it's right or wrong. So the crux here again would be that competition nowadays is definitely skyrocketing. And instead of purpose driven goals, people tend to have goals like, I often hear people saying, what do you want to win? I want to earn a lot of money in future. That is my goal. So I believe that money is definitely important, no doubt. But set your own bars of achievements, like the bigger purpose in your life. For example, mine is driven towards educating girls, because I have personally kind of resonated with it since my childhood, and that is something I would want to do. And to being able to do that and impact that sector, which I personally can achieve by probably direct monetary help, or second, through working in the public sector, or probably becoming a consultant in terms of, or working in the with the government and trying to create some impact in that field. So it can happen in any form, in any way. But at least my final goal is just not having a big bank account. I have different things. I have a goal. I have a bigger goal which can be achieved by multiple ways. So I have this thing in mind that I have to do this. Now how, that I have to decide how I'm going to reach to it. If you say that I want to earn money, there are 1,000 ways of earning money. How will you end up getting the, like, what way would you want to choose? In that way, you'll just keep on flowing with the flow. Okay, whatever is coming my way, I'm going to do it, because anyways, I have to earn money or something. So I guess I think it's better to have a bigger goal in life. You feel more driven, I guess, and more goal oriented in that terms, because it first of all seems very achievable, and it kind of gives you a path. Um, Then and yeah, one more thing I would want to discuss and bring to light here is right now I may not, as I said, I'm an aspiring MBA candidate and I hope to begin my journey this year. But even if I don't get the MBA college of my dreams, I will again go with the thought and mindset that I will be at my best there. If not, I'm going to the highest of my dream college, I'll be the best in my college and I want to equal them, or I would want to do something. I don't take my career as my only bit, or as my only vision, that oh, only A listed things should be there in my CV, or only double A triple A credited things should be there in my CV. I'm like, I think, sir, life is more about just giving entrances again and again, again and again, and taking the unnecessary pressure on your head. It's okay, give it a try. You get what you get, and then just be happy and try to make best out of it. Most of the CEOs or the trailblazers in life doesn't have to be graduated from Ivy League colleges or from the best colleges in the world. So, sir, I really believe sometimes I do see aspirants getting kind of heart heavy and oh God, I couldn't score this much, or I didn't score. I think just let it be. Whatever you get, just be the best in it. I think that is even better. You're at least getting a chance to be the best, because life doesn't stop. And I guess entrances and these things are very small when you tend to zoom out your life. There is a book that I have been reading for quite long now, The Art of Living a Good Life. And it does say that when something is happening in your life, you just tend to zoom in a lot. Just try to zoom it out and see how impactful it actually is in your whole life. And then you'll see it doesn't matter actually the way the things or the course of things that go in your life. Um, so yes, sir, I think that was it that I wanted to discuss today. Sir, actually, you
No,
were
I'm
on.
not there. Okay. Well, first, thank you so much. One, you have validated what I wrote at the beginning of what I wanted this series to be. And in it was, I'm not, look, I have not lived in India 50 years and I'm your grandfather's age, but I knew that what is going on. So I wrote that young people will come and talk about their hopes and frustrations. And you have discussed both. So you validated the concept of this Vidped series for young, that you come and you talk freely about yourself and you don't just boast. You talk about your hopes and your frustrations and your fears and your excitement. And at that time, I didn't think about it, but it's actually going to be very helpful for the juniors as you go through. Okay, that's great. Now, my reaction is wonderful. You've been very heavy so far. Tell us something light, something that you actually enjoy.
Um, okay, sir. So, sir, since childhood, my mom wanted to make me an all-rounder kid, like who can do swimming, skating, dancing, singing, instrument playing, everything. So she tried to put me in everything, and I guess so because of that, I have kind of, you tend to get. I'm a kind of a child. If I'm put into something, or probably if I know that my money has been put onto something, so I feel like to extract at least an equal amount out of it.
Mm.
So so sir, I believe, and so because of that, I have loved drama and dancing and acting a lot, and I feel very passionate and live when I do those things. And lately I also had this active debate in my mind that nowadays I have divided it into three segments. So there are brilliant people, then comes brilliant people plus the all-rounder people together in one frame. And in the middle comes the average, and last comes the below average people. So right now I think that there are only two kind of personalities that are acing this world. Either these are the specialists and the all-rounders. Either you are specialized in one extreme and you're like specially God-gifted child kind of a person in that one field. And second would be you're all rounder, you can do anything you want to do. And then comes the average people or the above average people who tend to just kind of drive themselves or keep on striving themselves to come to the other end of the string, let's say. So I think these are the people at the rightmost end who are satisfied and happy in their life, according to me. But then there are these middle people who can't be these below average people, but are striving continuously to be these people, these specialists. So they're always into this struggle of striving, and I count myself into this below average kind of people who are just trying to be the specialist and this. So I feel that there's a lot of tug of war happening between these people and the below average people. They are chill. They are those backbenchers who are chilling, who are fine if they're not getting. I think their life is way better than ours. They're way, at least they're happy in whatever they are doing.
Hmm.
So I believe that either you should be at this end of the row or that end of the road. Don't be stuck in between, or just be happy or try to, kind of satisfy yourself with whatever you have. So yes, I think that
By the
would be
way,
on.
do you have any readily available club clips of your debate or drama or dance or something? Because then I can pause it till you get it and show us.
Um, I think, sir, there's not a drama. I guess I don't have my drama clips, but I guess I do have. Once I was being a mediator when I was having this competition there was a competition on international economics, and I was mediating it. So I have a clip of me mediating the whole crowd, the people sitting, and the Ministry of External Affairs consultants sitting and professors sitting, and I'm trying to mediate. I think that clip I do have, but it
Okay,
isn't in a
let's
very
pause
good
it.
state of
Let's pause this thing. You find it and we'll share screen and then we'll see it. Okay, I'm going to pause.
Sure.
Okay, we are out of the pause, and Shubhangi has found the video that she wants to show. It's all lined up. So Shubhangi, please tell us what you're going to show and then show it, then play it.
Sure, sir. This video is one of the competitions that we held held in our college, Dyal Singh College, and it was our annual flagship event, eConclave. And it was in the middle of the competition that this video was shot. The competition's name was Arthtantra, and it was an economics case study competition. Um, so it had mentors and the judges from a Ministry of External Affairs, the consultants from there, and a PhD professor in international economics. And there were a lot of participants sitting in the seminar hall trying to discuss and debate that which group of the countries should the India be with together? Was it Quad, or or it should be between the group of China and Russia group. So India had to choose one side, whether it has to go ahead with the China, the Russia group, or with the US and the Japan group. So this was the whole matter of discussion. That there was nothing right or wrong in this, but how powerfully the competitors are going to put their stance and which group is going to win. So it was a snip from that, so which I'm just going to play right now. Maintaining the security and peace in the Indo-Pacific region, which is mainly with the four countries that is Quad: Australia, Japan, India, and US. So why should India align with the other group, given the security concerns that it had regarding the Indo-Pacific region, since all the water trade is actually executed from that area? So why should India align with the other group, given the Quad is helping India to maintain the peace in the Indo-Pacific region? That is it.
Okay, let's get out of screen share and let's continue.
Sure, sir.
So anything else you want to add here?
Um, Not as in something which is coming to my mind, but today to be able to speak on this platform and interact with you, I think it was a great experience. I was quite a bit nervous before starting my video, but I feel great after sharing my experience, and it'll be really, and I think this video would be successful even if one of the junior watches it and feels motivated, or just being able to find some path in their life, or in any way, if it can help anyone. I think the purpose of me coming on this platform and speaking and sharing about my experience would be fulfilled for me, even
Okay,
if.
wonderful. I'm so glad you came and you've told us everything with the honesty and transparency and passion. And that's great. Okay, so I I don't have anything else to add. So we'll end it here today. And to the viewers, I'll be back with another young person or an expert soon. So bye everybody.
Thank you.